Okay, picking up where we left off, we're on page 219. I was showing you an FTP. I didn't actually expect that to work. I didn't even think that www.kumquat.com was a valid FTP service, but apparently it is. Whatever. No, I don't have an account on that system, so I can't go much further. There's a way you can do this with a secure FTP, so you don't have to be sending your name and password through a secure network, and it will not be using port 20 and 21 to do that. Okay, we're almost done. The last thing they talk about is on page 221. They talk about instant messaging. And you guys know about instant messaging. Once again, this is synchronous, okay? Unlike send me an email, instant messaging typically means I know that you're there. So there's probably some part of this system that keeps track of whether or not I'm sitting at my machine or not. And there's the actual instant messaging client software that's installed on my machine actually looks at my keystrokes and my keyboard and tells me whether or not I've walked away. And if there's a long period of time where I'm not pressing any keys, it's going to change my status to away, or perhaps even offline if I'm gone for long enough. So it knows whether or not I'm sitting at my machine. So here I am in a corporate environment, and I need to run on down to Bob's cube that's 5 or 6 cubes away to pick up a book, and I want to see if he's there. I don't even actually have to send a message. I can just pop up instant messaging and look at Bob and says, well, he's there, because it knows he's physically there, machine typing something. So I jump up, run down to Bob and say, hey, I need to talk to you about. So that facility of knowing whether or not you're standing there or you're pounding the keys or the mouse is kind of cool. All right, so it's completely synchronous. It really only happens if you're there. If I send you an email, instant message, and you're not there, I have no idea if you've got it or not. Okay. And the other thing about these is typically the conversations are not saved. They're again, the client software could have a feature to save it all, but typically these things are just blasted out in short little blurbs. Just a text that goes, doop, and that's it. And if you didn't remember what happened before, then that's just all you got was a little pop-up screen that said something, and then you could type back and forth. Generally speaking, the network is not responsible for keeping the history of those things. Okay, so that's basically all you need to know about instant messaging. All right, we've reached the end of the chapter, and I'll see you guys again in some future chapter.